Welcome, and today's project is making a stick chair out of privet wood, both green and dried. So there's the materials. Privet wood grows in abundance and nice and straight locally for me. First job is to measure out and cut. Debarking is easy with the spoon mule and the drawknife. Mixing out the tenons, getting a rough size there, before getting a little bit more accurate using the knife, fine-tuning later. Now measuring the holes for the legs, drilling out with the spade bit. That was easy, even if getting that end clamp off isn't quite so easy. And I store them in a wet towel to stop the greenwood from drying and shrinking. Okay, tidy off this work area for the next part of the project. There are the top rails and the bottom rails. These I did a few weeks ago, so they're now dry and shrunk. And here I am just fine-tuning those tenons and testing in the test hole. Fits good. And now the assembly. This is the fun part, especially the back with those curved pieces, but it all came together okay. Put that aside and we'll work on the front part of the chair. That goes together easy. Final top ones, and now fitting the last bits so the back goes on. Looks alright, and now we'll just fit everything in tighter. Looking alright. Move the prototype out of the way and we'll see if the chair will hold my weight. I'm using some extra backs that I made just as a temporary seat here. So, time of testing. Oh, that looks pretty good. You happy, bloke? Yeah, thumbs up. Now the next bit, putting the seating on. Web juting. I'm wrapping this around the horizontals there. I must admit I don't know what I'm doing, so this is all experimentation. Let's put that little clamp on there temporarily just to keep the tension on. And I've made up this little piece to use as a tensioner, so this is how I use it. I'll just clamp that handle down to keep that tension on there. And there's going to be a lot of tapping of tacks, let me tell you. There we go, that one's in. And another one, a bit more tensioning. Told you there's going to be a lot of tapping. And for the fore and aft webbing, I've cut it to length. And here I'm going to use a pencil as a tensioner instead. The other end is already nailed in. I'm just pushing on there, and that gives it enough tension. And here it is. That's not looking too bad. So, will it hold my weight? Another test. Ooh. Yeah, it's even pretty comfortable. Double thumbs up.